Hey, this is Alan with Made by a Bee. If you saw our last video, we captured a swarm. We're doing an update on this and we're going to go into it and look at, see how they've progressed. Okay, we're checking the swarm that we caught last week, and if you'll notice, the box looks different than what you saw in the video. That swarm was so large, we had to put it into a larger box. This is a deep, and you'll notice it has a super on top, and we're going to go into it and see how they've progressed. Okay, so we're going into it. First thing I do, you'll notice this is a feeder jar. I'm taking that off, and we're ready to pop the top. Got some bees looking pretty good. Oh yeah. And you're going to be able to see a little bit of new wax. You can look right on there. That white is new wax that they've just started putting on this week. We got some food in here. That's not surprising though, because we've been feeding them. So now we're going to crack off the super. That's pretty good. It's got about a gallon or so of honey in there right now. Tell by the weight. And I did not put a queen excluder like I thought I did on here, so we're going to go through these frames. Now we have to look through all the frames. As you can look, the frames here are pretty new looking. What we did on this one, we put 10 blank frames. A blank frame has no drawn wax, just has some plasticil inside there, because swarms are wonderfully motivated to draw out new wax. That's the thing they're lacking in the most. That kind of gives you an idea of what a frame looks like without being drawn. But I'm going to show you some other frames in here of where they've been able to draw it out so she can start laying up. Well, as you can see, and as I said, I didn't put a queen excluder like I thought I did. And so what's happened, kind of looking through here, so she's most likely up in this because this had some drawn wax on it. And consequently, she's gone up into this box, and they haven't done anything with this box down here. But we're going to go through this, put a queen excluder, get her down low, and we should be able to get her to laying down in the large box. We're going to be looking for the queen in the super because there was nothing drawn out down in the deep. We got a queen excluder, I got my frame holder, and now we're going to go frame by frame looking for her. Well, we went through the frames on the super, didn't find the queen, didn't find any signs of the queen in there, no egg or anything in there. That's just sometimes what happens when you get a swarm. Sometimes you get the queen, sometimes you don't. Maybe we damaged her or something like that, and she's not in there. So what we're going to do now is take a frame of brood with egg and larva on it, drop it down in the deep, and they'll be able to raise a new queen. So we found one that we think is a good candidate to pull brood with egg on it.
These are not as heavy.
Well, we found a frame that looks like it would be a great candidate. Now we just have to do a thorough job making sure the queen's not on here, shaking off the bees. So we're going to drop this down in this box, and they're going to work their magic. They're going to select some good eggs. They're going to feed them royal jelly, and then they'll draw out the queen cell in there. And in about 14, 16 days, they'll have a new queen. And in about 3 weeks, we'll come back in here and check this one again, see if they have a new queen. Put it all back together. And then I guess that'll be another update here not too long from now. Otherwise, That's it for today. Be smart.